In an increasingly polarized political environment, our elected leaders remain divided on what to do in light of mass shootings. They're united on condemning them, but split on legislation. Senator Sherrod Brown, a Democrat, has voted in favor of an assault weapons ban, a bump stocks ban, and closing the so-called gun show loophole to require a background check. He also supported Fix NICS, a law Republican Congressman Thomas Massie opposed. It was designed to strengthen background checks. Massie told us, "I oppose the bill because unless a person's been adjudicated by a court of law, I don't think you can constitutionally strip a person's rights."
We believe that there is common sense gun legislation.
The head of JCRC believes mental health initiatives must go hand in hand with limiting access to weapons.
Red flags, background checks, things like that, that potentially could save lives by preventing people who should not have access to guns from gaining that access.
Outgoing Ohio Governor John Kasich proposed a red flag law to temporarily remove guns from those who are considered threatening. The state's not adopted it. What elected leaders across the political spectrum have done in the wake of the shootings at Tree of Life is condemn it and call for unity.
We're certainly grateful for that in the Jewish community.
What local Jewish leaders would like to see is an end to age-old stereotypical rhetoric political leaders sometimes use.
When those kinds of dog whistles make their way into our rhetoric, referencing globalists, these kinds of things, it's dangerous.
And a few moments ago, Congressman Wenstrup told us that legislation to expand mental health facilities is needed, more beds. Here's how he phrased it to us just a short time ago.
You know, we've talked about mental health. This is what you always hear about gun control and mental health, as though the two can't be discussed in one. Look, there are people I don't want to have a gun, right? But I do believe in the Second Amendment and people's right to defend themselves and protect ourselves from a tyrannical government.
Congressman Wenstrup saying he doesn't know the background fully of the Tree of Life suspect, but that it sounds like there were indications that one might consider restricting his access to weapons. He mentioned to us he'd have wanted to restrict the guy who shot at him and other Republican congressmen on that ball field 16 months ago. Live in Marymount, John London, WLWT News 5.